It's a mailbox. Oh, I can't. That doesn't make... It's a mailbox. I'm not sure what... Locked.
Yes.
Hi. I learned something about Tiffany Walters.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
Nothing...
Then why are you here?
I'll be back.
Fine.
I'm not here to steal. Besides, looks like a poster for a band called... I've heard of those. No point. It doesn't even... It must have sentimental... Just some textbooks. They seem to be the only books... These books... There's nothing you... I'm a medium. We don't need any of that. I don't need Jamie's... I don't need... It's Jamie's class schedule.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela. Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh, God. I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her. Yes. So tragic what happened.
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
Gee, like me.
What made her...
Well, like shit, but as...
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off, once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change. What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there.
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
So what is Munray's like?
I wouldn't know. My clubbing days are long gone. I just embarrassed myself.
Do you know anything about a relationship between a Ken and a Tiffany?
I'm afraid not. Sounds like gossip to me.
Have you ever heard of STP?
I'm afraid not.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
That's who I'm talking to right now. Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just ask.
Have you ever heard of a man named Gavin?
Gavin? Can't say I know any Gavins.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? My husband and I went for a walk there last summer.
But you haven't been back since.
No, we haven't. Why?
Oh, no reason. Do you know a guy named Jeremy Sams?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Why were the... I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
Tomo.
A $20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
I look like a slob?
No. Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
I can barely see him through all the lights. They look pretty engrossed, whoever they are. These are placed all over the club. Looks like it goes to an upstairs lounge. Looks like some kind of flat screen panel. Hi. Hey! They're ignoring me. He looks drunk, whoever he is. Hi. He's just looking at me funny. I guess he doesn't want to talk to me. He's just leaning against the wall. I can't read the labels, but it looks like decent stuff to me.
How would you even tell him?
Hi. Hi? I can't just chat with some stranger. Not here, anyway. Looks like the bartender. Hi. Hi, got a sec? Hello? She's serving a bunch of customers on the other side. I can't get her attention.
One thing's for sure, these aren't broken. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else. They're hogging that table. Good thing I don't need to sit. Looks like it goes to an upstairs lounge. If you gotta pick a place to drown your sorrows, I suppose this is as good a place as any. I guess this is what passes for cool these days. She's keeping a pretty close eye on the place. Never gets old. I'm not gonna waste my breath on her. No reaction. This guy's far gone. Yeah, that stopped being funny a long time ago. That... Not much I can do out there. Nobody can see me.
Excuse me, could I ask... Hello? Ow, hey, watch the arm. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
She seems like a decent enough kid. Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
Not yet, but I hope to change that.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
Are you alone here tonight? That's a crime.
Whatever. I'm here with friends.
Friends, huh?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get to know each other?
How about not?
Yeah, that's pretty shady, Joey.
You come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Eh?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that, anyway?
Reject? I'll have you know this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
Interesting music, huh?
It's alright.
So, how about a drink?
No thanks.
Come on, just one drink and a conversation. If you still don't like me, you can dump it on me. Deal?
Don't tempt me.
Are you even old enough to be in here?
Sure I am. I've got the best ID money can buy.
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that. Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please, I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji. You'd like him. You've got a lot in common.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
I've got a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
Jamie?
Oh, what?
Care to dance?
Why not? I love this song.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway?
What do you mean?
It's loud, it's got zero class. Why come here?
To be free, of course. To be really alive, you need to let yourself go. I used to be so scared of places like this. But they're so liberating, don't you think? I could die tomorrow. Life's too short.
So, you think you're liberated?
Yes, I feel so free now. I always felt something was missing. I needed to get out of my stuffy room and live.
And you do that by coming here?
I have fun. I've never had so much fun before. And I'm happy, damn it. So much happier.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So, what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the Dark Ages?
Girls, mostly.
Right.
You said you could die tomorrow. Do you ever think about that?
Geez, what's with the doom and gloom?
You brought it up, not me.
I can't think about that. If and when I go, I want to say I enjoyed my life.
And have you?
What kind of question is that? Of course I have.
You were scared of this place?
Places like it. I didn't think it was me. I never would have thought of going to a place like this a year ago. But now, I can't think of anything else.
So,
You got a question?
what do you...
Nothing important.
English.
For a guy who studied English, you sure talk funny.
So,
You got...
what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
I come to places like this.
Really? You don't seem the type.
Maybe there's more to me than meets the eye.
Somehow I doubt that.
So,
You got it?
where are you from?
Nowhere special. Where are you from?
New York, born and raised.
Somehow I could tell.
Tell me about Professor Appleton.
No.
She's right. Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Shut up and dance.
Is this the only place you go?
For now. I'll move on eventually, but for now, this is where I want to be.
Say, do you know a guy named Jeremy?
Huh? No.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
The what line?
Never mind. Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please.
Hey,
His name is...
so
You got a...
what?
Nothing.
I never went to a university.
Oh, sorry.
So,
You got a... Nothing.
history.
Really? What kind of history?
Something about Middle Eastern history always fascinated me.
You know, I used to be the same way. Everyone has their own opinion about what goes on there, but it's so ancient. But you can never truly understand anything unless you know where it came from.
I know what you mean. Things move so fast nowadays.
I know, right? Nobody else gets it.
And you do?
Thought I did, once. Maybe we can talk more about it sometime?
I'd like that. So,
You got a... Nothing much.
I bounce around, see everything I can.
You got...
So,
Nothing.
go to concerts, maybe taking a show.
So you're a watcher, huh?
Well, like watching you.
Ouch.
So,
You got... Nothing.
I talk to pretty girls like you.
Ouch. That was awful.
Really? I thought it was pretty smooth myself.
Look at me. I'm swooning.
So,
You got... Nothing much.
she said spare time. I come to...
Really?
Maybe there's more.
Somehow I...
So,
You got...
where are you from?
No...
From down south.
Really? Wouldn't have guessed that. I thought Southerners were gentlemen.
I'm many things, sweetheart, but a gentleman is one of them.
Right.
So,
You got...
where are you from? Out west.
Really? Whereabouts?
Illinois.
No way. So am I. Where in Illinois?
Chicago.
Oh, from city to city, huh? Somehow I could tell.
So,
You got...
where are you? Out
Really? Where...
Illinois.
No...
Some little place. You've never heard of it.
Fine. Deal.
So,
You got it. Nothing much. Yeah, what...
she's right. Is this the...
For now.
I've got a scram.
I make...
You called? Ah, forget it.
There's a sign that says the VIP area is closed. I could try and climb over, but I'd get caught instantly. It's Jamie's class schedule. There's just some they seem
Durkin.
Hi. I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City called Cup of Clay?
I've been there.
Right. See you there.
It's the detective I met up on the High Line. Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
A dumpster. So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She bought it in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, dancing the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
I don't know the medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst? It happens. One thing's for sure, it was no murder, just rotten luck.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it? You do owe me.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
This club where Jamie died. It was Munray's, wasn't it?
You get around. Yeah, that was the place.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
Nah.
You spoke to Professor Appleton.
The grandkids prof? Yeah, why?
No reason, really. Thrown away like trash. That's horrible.
You're surprised? You know what happened up on the High Line. Some people are animals. They choke someone's mother to death for no good reason.
Do you know anyone?
You're gonna have to be more...
He's kind of a cult leader. I'm not sure what he does yet.
Yet?
Have you heard of him or not?
Nah, sorry.
How did Jeremy die? What was the cause of death, I mean?
Small caliber bullet to the back of the head. He never saw it coming.
That's horrible.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Has this ever happened on the High Line before?
Not like that, no. The place used to be a dump. They cleaned it up good, but some grime you can't wash off.
Has this kind of...
Who can say? Not my business. I wouldn't be surprised.
Have you ever heard of a temp agency called Sterling?
Nah, sorry.
Thrown away like
You're some...
How come Munray's is still open after what they did?
How do you think any club stays open? They offer favors and spread money around to the right people, and the whole thing never happened. It's all hushed up. Nothing in the papers even.
So, any progress on Jeremy?
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
Well, bye.
See ya.
It's the cop we met up on the High Line. She keeps looking at the menu, and I get the feeling we'll...
Hey, check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Uh-huh.
If there's a connection... No, This coroner report doesn't tell us anything we didn't already know. Hi again.
Yes?
I know you terminated Tiffany's contract. Could you tell me why?
Look, we had a serious complaint and had to let her go. That's all I can say.
You can't tell me who made the complaint.
Absolutely not.
Why the secrecy? Surely Tiffany won't mind. She's dead.
Look, whatever happened, happened at the client's office. And I like to keep my clients. Agencies like mine are struggling to stay in business. People just aren't hiring temps like they used to. So if it's all the same, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
So you'd say your reputation is important?
Of course it's important. Without it, who would do business with us?
Well, I'm afraid that I have no choice but to end my article with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
An investigation is like following links in a chain, and you're the last link.
Is this supposed to be a threat? I've told you absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just write the truth about how you fired her and then refused to comment on her tragic death. In the City Post, read by millions. That should do wonders for your reputation, don't you think?
Why are you harassing me? Surely there are other leads you could follow.
Maybe, but I'm on a deadline. It's a shame that I don't have someone else to harass instead. Maybe then I could avoid mentioning this place entirely.
This is blackmail. Fine. The man you want is Ken Sharp of Sharp Sound. Now just get out of here.
Sharp, huh?
Rachel told me that Tiffany was seeing a man named Ken. No, Got a sec?
What is it this time?
All right.
After...
That's all for...
Yeah.
Joey,
What?
this Ken must be...
Could be.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's the door to the stairwell. It says Gal Friday Publishing. It says Sharp Sound. Nice. You think that's real? I bet that's real.
Come on in.
Hi, are you Ken Sharp?
I sure am. What can I do for you, Miss...
Blackwell. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nah, the midnight oil can wait. What's up?
I'm helping out the City Post with an article. I was hoping I could ask you some questions.
The newspaper. Sure, ask away.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
This place? We're an audio studio. You need any voiceover music or sound design? Then we're your guys.
Did you ever talk to a reporter named Jeremy Sams?
He from the City Post too?
Yeah, I'm covering for him.
Sorry, I don't think I ever met the guy.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
That just opened up, right? Haven't been able to get up there yet.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Can't say that I do, no.
I was hoping to talk to you about Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Walters, she used to work for you as a temp.
Did she? I'm afraid we've gone through quite a few temps.
Yeah, I'll bet he has.
So, I'm sorry. She might have worked for us, but I don't remember her.
Are you sure you don't remember anyone named Tiffany?
Positive. Sorry, I can't help you.
Do you ever deal with a temp agency called Sterling?
Yeah, I use them to hire temps sometimes, when things get busy.
Are you using them now?
Not at the moment. Things are pretty slow.
Do you ever deal...
Yeah,
Are you...
not a...
So, tell me about yourself.
Not much to say. What you see is what you get.
So, I spoke to a guy from Sterling. He confirmed she worked here.
For all I know, he might be right. But I don't remember her. Like I said, we go through a lot of temps here.
You filed a complaint with Sterling about Tiffany. You don't remember that?
Have you ever worked with temps? Some are all right, but others, well, there's a reason why they are temping. So sure, I've made my share of complaints, but can I remember any specific one? No.
Were you ever in a relationship with anyone named Tiffany?
Miss Blackwell, was it? I have a wife and 2 kids, and none of them are named Tiffany.
I'm just following a lead. I was told that Tiffany was involved with someone named Ken.
Well, it wasn't me.
Are you sure you don't remember a Tiffany Walters?
I told you, I don't remember anyone named Tiffany Walters.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
It's Joey. Nothing new there. Got a sec?
You rang.
An office in Midtown. Ken Sharp must do pretty well for himself.
That means something, does it?
For some people. That's all.
Yeah. She looks a bit out of place up here, but I can say the same of most places. Hey, Red, you got a second?
Uh-huh. What's up?
Pretty swanky hallway. They must entertain a lot.
What makes you say that?
You decorate a place this nice, you want it to be seen.
This is decorated nicely
All right,
Sure.
with one plant.